Hello again, Lizard fans. So we got the Secret Chase from the second wave of Lizard Kingdom figures, and it's called the Armadillo Girdled Lizard. What's weird is there's no mention of any Secret Chase on this thing. So here are the regular editions, and I will get some of those at some point in time. But I decided to go with the secrets first before the prices go wacky, you know? I mean, it still looks expensive, but these are really cheap boxes. There's nothing else on them. But I guess it's better than buying a expensive box that you're just gonna throw in the trash. Although if this is a secret, I might keep this one. It looks like the seller maybe added some extra foam. These are rigid plastic, I think, so if you drop it, it's gonna break like ceramic. So you want to be really careful, even pulling it out of a bag, because there's such delicate feet and stuff like that. Let me get all this other stuff out of here, but hold on here. It's got like some sort of display rock. So the scientific name of this thing is Orthobotos cataphractus, and this lizard is found in South Africa. And you'll see this defense mechanism where it rolls up into a ball and bites its tail. So I guess it'd be like eating a spiky ball, which animals generally don't want to do. So quite interesting. It's human scale wise, it's not that big of a lizard. It grows maybe 20 centimeters at the most. So, but it looks so cool. It's really cool, interesting. Sadly, I think they were brought into the pet trade, but I don't think they're endangered yet, so that's a good thing. And then this thing mostly eats termites, but it'll eat other insects like ants and spiders and whatnot. I guess that's all I care to learn about it. So let's see what's going on. You know what? I think this also looks like one of those Pokemon characters. I don't know. I don't follow Pokemon, but please leave a comment if you know the Pokemon this is supposed to look like. Alright, let's start with the head on this one this time. It's just got big black beady eyes, but there is a little white dot there for a reflection highlight there. It's on both eyes. So, but it is a glossy eye. As you can see, I have a square LED above us, so it's reflecting that pretty nice. But the body, as you can see, is not reflecting that square, so it's, I guess, a matte finish. It's very vibrantly colored. It looks nothing like the colors I pulled of the images I pulled up. So that's what makes it look like a Pokemon. It looks like a cartoon, the way they painted this thing, the color choices. Okay, well, the top of the head has some really big scales here and some really deep crevices. There seems to be a paint fade here, some sort of orange over yellow. There is some brown, I guess, going around this eye here. Okay, the mouth is not open, the nostril is there, just no paint in it. And then you got these funky spiky horns. It looks like a dragon logo, overlapping almost like like an armadillo, right? And then really spiky legs, and it's got these feet just kind of hanging out, but these toes are so thin and frail looking. They got some gray paint for the claws there. The hands are actually molded into the belly, which makes me feel like it's safer, and they still managed to paint the claws there. Looking under the head, you can see the nice scaling here, and then how it becomes a finer, different type of scale here in the belly. And there's, again, a fade of white to like yellow and orange. So the tail, yeah, it's just more of this overlapping stuff, and it does look similar to those images. But what's weird is they didn't mold it biting the tail, right? It's known for biting its tail. And here it's just kind of rolled up, but not biting its tail. So I kind of feel like that's a missed opportunity to actually look more like the real thing. But it is a cartoony thing, or is it? I mean, it actually doesn't look that cartooned. I mean, look at that image, right? I mean, it's a little bit fatter, but look at this. It looks like the belly's kind of fat too. So yeah, it's just weird that they wouldn't mold the thing to be biting its tail. Very strange. Very strange indeed. Okay, well, anyways, we got a nice display stand, and it does look like a rock. What's sad is they don't take credit for their work. There's nothing saying the brand, or ideally what the lizard's name is, scientifically or just common name-wise. Even if it was Chinese, you could say translate to it. But at least it's a nice flat surface, so I guess I could add a sticker to the thing, but Okay, well, I'm gonna assume, these recesses will grab some of these claws. I mean, not claws, I don't know what you... Scales? Spiky spike scales? I assume maybe the head wants to be almost horizontal. It's definitely no, no. It has to be leaned forward a little bit. That seems like a sweet spot. No, yeah. So the sweet spot is right there. It seems. So the head's pointed down a little bit, but it's not a firm grip on it. So I almost think poster putty would be very advisable because it's just gonna get knocked off and then you break those toes or something like that. Alright, so here's the secret uh, thorny lizard or devil? Thorny devil it was called. This is the secret chase from the first wave of Lizard Kingdom. And this is an excuse me, an animal heavenly body bearded dragon. Just a regular one, not a secret or anything like that. So I think these two are native to the deserts of Australia, but correct me if I'm wrong. My favorite by far is this. Just the face on it is goofy looking, and it just looks like a prehistoric Ankylosaurus type dinosaur or something like that, right? I mean, this looks like a fictional dragon. This literally is called a bearded dragon, but it just looks like a bearded dragon, just toony. All right. Anyways, they're all rigid plastic, so you gotta be really careful with these things. Maybe I'll put them on discs or something. I'm afraid of breaking these things. Anyways, today's figure, it's okay. It almost looks too cartoony though, whereas the other two, they look funny, but they almost look realistic at the same time. Whereas this looks like it could have just come out of like a gumball machine. Yeah. Oh well. It's nicely detailed though. I mean, those spikes on the arms are really, really pointy, frail. So maybe these are molded like in silicone molds. I don't think a traditional mold could make something like this. Too many undercuts. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next lizard video. Bye.